rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Ryan Weathers, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now into the box, Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Corner and slicing foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Runner, he's going, he's going. Garrett Hampson. Strike called, now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Tapia stands at second with no outs. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
After it is Myers. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I'm hoping to see Ian Desmond turn it around. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Here's C.J. Crone now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Myers gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Robert Stevenson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Now at the plate is Luis Camposano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. These Rockies guys, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
2 balls and a strike now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate goes Kato, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. 0-1 count and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2. Fouled off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The next 3-2. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And in steps Manny Machado. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. Start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
No balls and 1 strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
At the plate, Colton Welker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. So here's Will Myers. It's been a good series for him so far at the plate with 5 runs batted in on 4 hits. First pitch on the way, and here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Blackmon is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Jose Azocar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 4 home runs, and 17 RBIs. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Jake Cronenworth would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Down the left field line and deep, and foul. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Jake Cronenworth is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that retires the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Friars. At the plate now is Robert Stevenson as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next up is Raimel Tapia. He singled in his first AB. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Now to the plate, here is Garrett Hampson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 0-1 delivery. Shot back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Trevor Story will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Hampson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 2-1.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher, Ryan Leather.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring up Luis Camposano. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Camposano, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Blackman. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Padres.
Next, it'll be Gosuke Kato. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Striding in is C.J. Cron, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
And stepping in, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
Digging in will be Elias Diaz. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. This one's flared down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice suggestion.
To the plate now, Colton Welker. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Azocar.
The left fielder, Jose Azocar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Azocar, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Cronenworth tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Blackman on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent.
So two are gone in the Padre fourth, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box, Ryan Weathers, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Popped up. Crone into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Charlie Blackman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Chris Owings is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals.
Now back, left field.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Rockies strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Carlos Estevez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Next up is Luis Camposano, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The catcher, Luis Camposano.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
plot thickens here, 3-0. And now pitch on the way. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Gosuke Katoh, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Fouled away. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So now into the box is Will Myers. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Campusano is off at first with 2 away. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup and the pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
C.J. Cron is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Jose Azocar. First pitch on the way, and here's a fastball called for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Jake Cronenworth will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Count is 1-2 now. Cronenworth leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Jorge Ona will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Ah. 落とし棒。やっぱりこれ入れたら音消えますね。ほんまになんかよくわからんですね、これ。入れん前やったらいけんのに入れると消えるっていう。なんかようわからんですな。それまで普通に音入ってんすけどね。なんなんでしょうね、これは。充電しとったからあれなのか。充電しとったとか言ってもね。かといってこれ、切ってまた入れ直してもね、治るわけでもないんですよね。なんかようわからんすね。どうなんでしょうね。前でも普通にいけとったんですけどね。なぜゲーム音が消えるのか。うわっと。ヘッドホンは別に問題なくゲーム音聞こえてるんですけど。不具合ですかね。なんか。これがなかったら問題ないんですけどね。これがあるから、なかなかこの Xbox って、あれですね。 うわー、これはあかん。ソニーチャイナやから。ほんまに音してないっすもんね。まあずっと充電しとったんですけどね。充電外して、でもそんなん関係ないと思うんですけどね。うっすら聞こえる？ゲーム音聞こえてんすか？結構でも音量上げてますけどね。自分の声がもろに聞こえる。それかこれのあれがおかしいんすかね。おかしい言うても、これで上げて聞こえるんすかね。日頃の行いやからこれで聞こえてないでしょ。これで聞こえてんねやったらあれですけど。いやー、全然これでも、普通の音聞こえてないっすもんね。たまにうっすら実況が聞こえるわ。このなんか、バットの音とかそういうのは聞こえてないっすよね。よっしゃ。うん。これでもやったところで、こんなん関係ないでしょうね。全然やっぱなってないっすもんね。日頃の行い日頃の行いって。うわっと。うわっと。よっしゃ。 うん、やっぱ特にヘッドセットのあれいじくっても変わらんすもんね。こうなると対策としてはもう、初めからつなぎっぱなしにするしかないですよね。さっきでもつないでたんですけどね。でもこの充電のあれをね、離した時になんかなっとったんですよね。それでなんかこう、切り替わったというか。あ、怪我してる。あちゃー。よっしゃー。いただきました。ファルコムのゲームばっかやってるとか、完全や。それは関係ないですけどね。ああ、だから、充電して外してまうとやばいですね。外した途端おかしなりましたもんね。あれもし充電してなくて普通にしとったらもしかしたら受け取ったかもしれないですけど。ああ、そんなんで切り替わるっちゅうのもようわからんすけどね。ああ、違う、間違えた。代打しよう思ったんすわ。うわお。ファルコムはアウトやって、高橋名人も言っとった。高橋名人。うわお、もげた。ファルコム嫌いなんすかと、高橋名人は。うわファルコムのゲームは連打しても意味ないやろ。まあ、あっちは普通にやるやつやからね。うん、 守備チェックで。69。ライト、レフト。逆ですか。この人がレフトで、こっちがライトで。わお。この試合は勝っとかんとね、2戦とも負けとるから。なんで最近のネトゲは超ブサイクな人が宣伝してる。そうなんすか。ブサイクが流行ってんすか。延長まで行けばこっちのもんや。延長行くと負けますからね。なんとか抑えんと。5点あればいけるでしょ、もうね。粘りますな。よっしゃー。そういや、そっちえらい大雪警報出てましたね、なんか。えらいニュース出てましたよ。電車とかもえらい止まってたりしますもんね。あまりにも雪が多すぎて。よっしゃー。うわお。ぬはー。菓子類も大量に買うてるんでね。 さあ、4連休の始まりや。金、土、日、月ですか。振ってもうた。取られてる。スリーラン2発やん。ランナー溜まるとやばいですわ。近所のスーパー、なんか2軒とも、1、2、3が休みになってましたわ。前田のクリケット1箱。前田のクリケット。でも白バラ売ってるスーパーは元旦しか休まんから2日から通常営業ですね。ここはジュニアさんで閉店セール前田のクラッカー派か。いや、それ自体食べないですねクラッカーを食べないですね。カルビーのポテチか、キャベツ太郎か。あと最近あれですね、ポップコーンがうまいんですよ、なんか。前田のクラッカー。キャベツ太郎もまたうまいんですよね、あれ。関西はそうか、ダジャレにならんと食わんか。前田のクラッカー、当たり前田のクラッカーとかやつですか。それは言うてる人いますよね。食べる人は食べると思うんですけど。カルビーのポテチ食うのは味音痴の極みや。あれはでもうまいですけどね。小池は逆になんかもう一つなんですよね。人によってあっちがうまい言う人いるんですけど、自分はなんかカルビーの方がうまいですね。おっと、危ない。猫野郎イン。猫野郎イン。よっしゃー。あっさりと終了。 キャベツ太郎、なんか食う、ロシア人。あれはあれであの味好きですけどね。カールも食べたんすけど、あれやったらまだキャベツ太郎の方がええかなって。男は黙って、納豆チップルや。そんなんあるんすか？納豆チップル。カラムーチョとかも食べないですね、そういやね。売ってんのは見るんですけど。これで4連勝っすか。貯金も12ですな。こんだけ勝ってもドジャースがまだ 7.5 っていう。勝ちまくってますな。さすがドジャース。よっしゃ。さあ、とりあえず終わりましょうか。勝率8割超えてるとかやっとるやろ。勝率8割。あ、ほんまや。8割って異常ですよね、これ。なかなかこんな8割なんてないっすからね。このチームだけじゃないっすか、8割って。貯金しまくってますもんね。アストロ取るやろ。アストロね、アストロ。アストロ5割8分1厘ですよ。まだマシですけどね。ドジャースがやばいんですよ。35勝8敗で8割1分4厘ですよ。アストロよりもアストロットル。アストロットル。このチームはね、強さが違うんですよ、やっぱね。ロッキーズの勝利数よりも負けてないやんか。ロッキーズの勝利数。12勝32敗ですか。こりやっとるんか。12勝。まだでもオリオールズの方が借金2ですよ。よっしゃ、さあ。次の試合行っときますか。第4試合ですか。よいしょ。相手に有利な判定すると審判が生きて帰れないかもというプレッシャーをかける。恐ろしいですな。 命がけの判定ですな。さあ、では。サインの済むのがアストロットル。太鼓は太鼓ちゃうわ。ゴミ箱叩いて。よいしょ。さあ、では。